all be a bust.
Hey, I just realized something. I can, if Evan's going to stream, I can watch it now and not have to turn my neck.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the right one. Because we started in Castle, or Imperial.
Oh, but this isn't. I was thinking of the one. Man, I guess I'm really way off. Yeah, we did start in Imperial for this one. Let's see what freaking...
I know I managed to build a lot more than everybody else, though.
Yeah, you and Toph definitely. Definitely killed it. Oh, this is the one with all the gold in the middle of the island.
Yeah, I never went out there, I don't think.
I don't think anybody did.
Actually, wait, no, I did cross through there. I just didn't mine any of it. Wait, because we had unlimited resources. We didn't need to.
Yep. I just used it as a place to build a whole bunch of watchtowers. Oh, so he started out with 2 blacksmiths right away. That was not a bad idea. Did anybody else go for a blacksmith?
I definitely didn't.
So he just went to get his upgrades out right away. Oh, Alex is doing the double blacksmith thing. University, castle. I just spammed freaking castles everywhere.
How much do I have at this point? Because I know I was spamming.
3 castles, 6 castles queued. A lot of houses. I want to see what Shuda does, because I know that he had the ability to build units
So
right
I
away.
already have 6 castles and 6 stables queued.
Yep. So yeah, Shuda did start building cavalry right away. I don't know if he pokes anybody with them though. Alex is going for dual universities too. Oh, so he did try harassing, but not very easy to do that when there's freaking castles shooting at you. Oh, jeez. So he can build...
Oh, it's going to show what we're building. It's going to be funny to watch me once I start building.
Elephants all the way across the screen.
Well,
okay,
the thing
so
is...
this is what Adam had to deal with here. He was basically next to Shuda's machine gun of cavalry.
The thing is I was using a macro to queue up everything.
What do you mean? Like to press the buttons?
My auto clicker.
Oh, right here. Here's where the spies start getting called out. It's like, spies have infiltrated your stuff. I was like, oh yeah, that. I should do that.
On paper, I'm definitely the one doing the least, aside from purple.
So what are Tarkin's good against? I guess they're good against buildings. Yeah, they are. Look at that. There's only like 8 of them. They've done 1,000 damage to that castle.
Yep, here comes the queues of elephants for me.
Yep, just... Now, are these special? Oh, your stables just have elephants in them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then the castles are for the ballista elephants.
You know, Alex definitely had a real solid build, too, for his unlimited resources. I put very
Did I
useful
even build a
castles
blacksmith?
in the back of my base. I don't know.
Not at this
Doesn't
point, I
look like
hadn't.
it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Actually, I'm kind of surprised, because based on how much stuff he had at the end of the game, Toph doesn't really have very much right now. got his berserkers.
Wow. I'm just noticing the yellow
Yep,
on the
it's
map.
just slowly coming across the map. Okay, yeah, so Shuda basically just strangled Adam to death in the first, what is this, how many minutes of the game? I don't know how many minutes of the game.
I don't know. I don't see where it tracks it. And I think at this point I might have been about ready to send reinforcements to him.
Jeez, and then there's just nothing you can do with that, with all the rest of that stuff. So you can kill all your own stuff. Yeah, and look at how far away Adam is from any help. Like, the closest is Jordan, and he's got infantry as his special unit. And then Dig's got stuff, but he never pushed Alex, and by this time Alex has got too much stuff for him to do anything about.
Yeah, I see the elephants moving.
Yep. Yeah, from Adam's perspective, this really sucks because there's not a whole lot he can do. He just doesn't have the unit output, and he doesn't even know that this is coming. That's going to be the nail in the coffin right there. At this point, the only people to do anything militarily have been these two. Because you have a big ol' army, I've got a big ol' army, Alex has got a big ol' army, Dig's got a big ol' army. Toph hasn't got a big army yet. Like, where did all of... Like, how did he just boom so large? Because he had a
Because
bunch of
he
stuff
built
at
a
the end
lot
of
of
the game.
production facilities.
Yeah, he had a whole bunch of stuff at the end of the day, and then there's the elephants. Game over, man. I think part of the problem was that Jordan wasn't in a really good position to help Adam at this point.
He also didn't build fast enough.
Yeah, it's really hard to get used to unlimited resources and like building more quickly. He's got halberdiers, but I mean at this point it wouldn't have made a difference. Oh, somebody ping something. Oh yeah, here's my network. I wonder what the fog of war shows. I just spam these watchtowers everywhere to try to give visibility in the middle. Ooh, I missed this. Dig's coming in here with
The suiciding infantry.
basically. Yeah, and
I see some people building in
the...
the back of my base, which is me. So I think this is around the time that I finally got the tech buildings going. No, that's just more houses.
Yeah, more
Oh
population.
wait, there they are.
I started building castles
no.
all throughout your stuff.
Did I even get tech buildings?
Oh, and then Adam's stuff was back here. So that's what happened. He was sneaking away back there. Wow, I didn't realize at this point how dead Adam was. Got another wave of berserkers ready. Poor
Yeah,
Dick
and I
doesn't
see
know
my
any
second
better.
wave of elephants going into the other battle.
Oh, I bet. Okay, so Jordan tried to go for a navy. I missed that completely in the other game.
I think Dig wound up making some ground up top. I don't remember.
I don't know. It doesn't look like it doesn't look very good. He might kill that castle, but he's gonna lose so many units doing it.
It might not have been until we were substantially into gray.
Those berserkers can take a hit, though. That's a lot of conquistadors shooting at him and not killing them all yet. Like, that's elite conquistadors. Those are not pushovers. How much damage do they do? 18? Unfortunately, he's gonna have to stop here before the castles. This nonsense right here. Like this, the castles do nothing. Look how little damage they're taking from these castles.
The thing is they're taking good damage. It's just that there's so many of them that it doesn't matter.
Oh, those poor throwing axemen. Look how many throwing axemen it takes to kill a single elephant.
Yeah, then I just line up the ballistas and then deal with them.
He had the right idea with the halberdiers, but it just didn't matter. There's so many elephants.
Yeah, I was concerned at first, and then I realized that I just had enough there that it didn't matter.
You get a certain critical mass and you start countering the counters. So here's the siege ram army, ballista army. I don't know what the... Oh wait, were these coming? These were probably coming to you, weren't they?
No, they were going to blue.
Oh, okay. Why, I wonder? That seems like a very inefficient... Remind me to circle back to that. I want to see what happens. Yeah, Toph started building.
It would have been a good idea for him to go after me, but it also would have been a bad idea.
Well, wasn't that what he did in the other game? Where we knocked Alex out of the game right away?
If you go to the southernmost portion of my base, in the water, you'll see why it was a bad idea.
Yeah, there's just too many ballista elephants.
Well, it's 50-50 ballista and melee.
Yeah, I see that.
So, I was really only using on the front line what I could actually manage with a couple hotkeys.
Gotcha. Oh, so this is where Alex started asking for help because he started getting rams coming into his base.
Yeah, and this should be around the time that you see a yellow blob migrate over there.
Well, I don't know why he was asking for help. He could have taken his units off the front lines. Like, he's got all this just sitting there. Like, he wasn't really in that much danger there. Holy crap, those things do a lot of damage.
Sort of. I think at this exact moment, I'm sort of microing between both fronts.
So this is actually a good play. I was wondering what the idea was here, but, like, these are taking castles down real fast. And I wonder what the damage conquistadors against these guys are. Oh, not very much at all.
I think at this point, probably about... No, I'm still just sitting there. Sorry, Alex.
You're sending more guys over here. Yeah,
well,
Alex is actually in
most
a lot
of the
trouble
forces
right
down
here.
south were depleted. And I
here
was
you
trying
go,
to get
here
everybody
you
queued up. So now I have 4 armies that I have queued.
Dang, that is impressive. I didn't realize these things were that tanky. I've always killed them pretty quickly, but usually I'm shooting at them with a lot of longbowmen. So he really hurt Alex a lot with that save diggery. I don't know why Dig built his castles like this though. If he'd have built them across, it would have been a lot more helpful.
Because he's new.
I mean, but still, like, you think, you know, build the castles in a line, like build them like a wall. Oh, and we're finally seeing Adam's base here. Yeah, Verge, you've got elephants over here killing Toph stuff. You've got elephants here killing Adam's stuff. You've got elephants over here saving Alex's stuff.
Yeah, I think at this point, the stuff that's down there killing Adam's stuff, I just sent them down there and let them do whatever they were doing.
Oh yeah, I stopped paying
attention. And I was bouncing
attention.
back and forth between the 2 fronts.
I just moved all my guys. I have infantry sitting all over. I'm pretty sure we all did, because look at our forces just sitting here doing nothing. I want to see at what point Toph started spamming elephants, because he had a lot of elephants. Jeez, he just scattered all the way to the back.
It's not a siege
Ah,
workshops.
he's just friggin' auto-firing halberdiers into the mix.
Who aren't even making it to combat, really.
No, well, because they're trying to go for your elephants, but they're getting longbowed, and
There are also aren't even that many elephants left at that point.
yeah, split off so much. I think at some point, Toph says something, and we start reforming this line down here. Oh yeah, here comes the rest of the stuff. There's some more stuff going on here. Missed that. Diggory's got his scorpions so that he can damage his own troops in the middle of this fight. Those poor berserkers are getting shot by your ballista elephants from the front, and they're getting shot from behind by Dig's scorpions.
Judging by how many things aren't moving, I feel like I wasn't even managing this one.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well, I mean,
I am now.
look at all of our stuff that's just sitting, not moving. Oh, Adam still has a stable. Next wave. Alex has had these conquistadors sitting here the entire game. I think he forgot about them.
It looks like it.
Because they could have really messed up all these trebs. Oh, and he's using trebs against elephants. Oh, diggity. No, that's not how that works. He's building
That's okay, at
towers.
some point I'll notice. I think.
There, wait, nope, that's still against... Wow, trebuchets without Warwolf are not as effective against trebuchets, or against other trebuchets. Like, Warwolf would have killed those trebs in one volley. Oh yeah, then there's that little scrap between paladins and or cavaliers and swordsmen. Not paying attention, sending longbowmen to fight castles.
And then this mess.
Yep. See, this was a pretty good choke point too, because all those mangonels could really mess your elephants up. Until that castle had to go away. Oh, and then that would be... So many mangonels. Oh, he remembered his conquistadors, but you forgot about your... Nope, he didn't remember his conquistadors. Silly Alex. Diggity, this is why you build your castles in a line against your opponents instead of this way, so they only have to fight one at a time. And that's the last significant fight on that front. Gosh, those mangonels just delete elements from the game. Or those
I guess this is the part where I'm out of elephants.
Yep.
At least ones that I have deployed.
Yeah, I started focusing on those onagers because they were doing so much damage. Here comes the next wave. All the next wave. He gets himself like 10 whole seconds of respite by killing your last elephants.
And that's only the ballista elephant side of the next wave. I think the melee side's still on the way.
Yeah.
Or is that more ballistas? I can't tell.
No, that's melee. No, that's ballistas. I don't know where the melees are. You have a bunch of stuff over here. You guys are just chewing through the rest of dig space. It's just such a mess. You just lose track of everything that's happening.
Actually, you know what? Maybe I was just going 30 and 30 for those.
For each
Because I definitely do see some melees.
looks like you're building mostly,
No, because it's definitely
ballistas.
split. I think it's just because I was deploying them so quickly that I could select less than 60.
I think that's the end of organized resistance. Well, no, there's a little bit. I noticed they tried to play the water game a little bit. There's a lot of stuff built on the water. There's a lot of docks, stuff that didn't really pan out. Although I think that's what they mentioned. That was the last little block of elephants to
But looking at my build queue, I definitely don't have a shortage of melee elephants.
yeah. Well, you have plenty of them here. The amount of production he still has after his entire base has been ransacked, and he's in a two-front war, is pretty impressive. Are they coming out of the
Yeah, I
castle?
see them. Yeah,
Oh,
that's where you're producing. But I see I have a little blob heading over to the right side to hit his houses,
yeah.
in addition to the stuff hitting his horses.
I don't know why Alex is forgetting about so many of his units. I say, as everybody's forgetting about their units. Although Alex does only have a single front right here to focus on. Just sent those guys running through the back.
Well, the thing with me is, once one of my hotkeys got low on units, I just built an entire new one. So those guys would tend to get left behind, and if I'd see them, I'd group them up and send them in. But generally, there aren't that many stragglers,
Yeah.
but they do exist.
You know, Toph's doing a real good job because he's winning these little individual blob fights. Well, until the conquistadors showed up. Nice, Alex.
What's his population at now?
Who's?
Purples.
$58 out of 400.
Yeah, so taking out all those houses didn't even affect his max pop.
Nah.
At this point, it was more beating his production.
Basically.
I was thinking he had a lot more production than he did, I guess.
He still had plenty of it. That's 4 castles just right there. We really didn't make the best use of our ability to go other places. Like, we didn't flank very much. There's all this down here that never got touched. You went after this, and Alex went after that, but yeah. Well, that's the thing. I guess